Hey everyone, Dream here. Welcome or welcome back. So today we're going to be looking into who is currently crushing on you, obsessed with you, constantly thinking about you. And I'm sure you guys know how this goes. So I'll give you some time, see which pile or image you feel most drawn to. And after you're done choosing your pile or image, you can scroll down to the comment section below or description box to find your timestamp that's going to link you to your personal reading. So without further ado, let's get into this. Hello, group one. Let's get into this and see who is currently obsessed or crushing on you. So to start off, you guys have here retreat, engagement, chemistry, and heart-to-heart conversation. Retreat, engagement, chemistry, heart-to-heart conversation. This is somebody, I feel like your first clue here is this is somebody who's constantly trying to isolate you. I think whatever you, like whoever this person is, most of your interactions were a part of some group. I'm getting that you and this person never really had that much time, one-on-one time together. And I think this is something that this person was or is, depending if you're still talking to them. Constantly trying to get out of you, trying to get you alone, trying to talk to you, get you away from all the rest. Whoever is crushing on you could be very feeling, for the most part, like there could be that sense of like jealousy. They hate seeing you interacting with the opposite sex, or if you're attracted to the same sex, however the case may be. This is somebody who hates seeing somebody else kind of look at you, being interested in you. I think this is somebody who constantly wanted to have you for themselves. Now, I think this person's I don't know if love language is the right thing to say here, but they would show you that they're interested in you or they like you by doing like acts of service, bringing you like an iced coffee, constantly helping you with things. This is somebody who comes in, like they come up with the most random topics and just to get closer to you, just to talk to you. This is somebody who enjoys helping you. Like I'm looking at chemistry and I see somebody who is constantly seeking ways to kind of help you in order to kind of get to you, acts of service, that type of thing. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's trying to get closer to you, but it seems like it's something that has not happened, and that could be somewhat frustrating to your person, as in that one-on-one time they don't get much of, but that is something that they're constantly seeking here. So Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Tower, Page of Cups, and Seven of Wands and Page of Cups, both in reverse. Initially, I wanted to say that there could be more than one person here in this picture, but I don't think so because of the combination that these cards came out with. You have the Page of Swords looking at the Queen of Pentacles, so whoever this person is, I think they've had their eye on you ever since you guys have met. And I'm getting the sense here that you have known this person for quite some time. I'm not getting new energy. I think this is somebody who, like, you can look at it as somebody who has always been around in your friend group, somebody you have known perhaps when you were younger, perhaps when you were in college, and you're way past that now. I'm getting like time has passed by between you and this person. But I think the feelings never faded away. This person is coming off as somewhat very, very shy, I would say here, or you can say they're very shy when it comes to you. This is somebody who is probably not very good with speaking, with letting out their emotions. Perhaps that's why they constantly are trying to help you, to constantly coming up with like random things to kind of talk about, constantly doing acts of service, bringing you a cup of coffee, doing this and that just to get your attention. And I think that's their way of like kind of making up for what it is that they truly want to say to you, and what that is, I feel like they have kept in for so long. There's something about this that makes me feel like you and this person never really had an open conversation about like your interest towards each other. Speaking about interest towards each other, I don't think there's something here that makes me feel like this person thinks that you're not as interested in them. This person could have like chaos in their own personal life. This person could have had come from like a broken family. This person could have had a family previously where they have kids of their own. This person feels like if they do come into your life, they're going to be coming in with like they're going to be introducing chaos into your life, and that could be something that is like subconsciously the reason why this person is holding back, and so they're slowly trying to get closer to you. But there's something about you that makes me feel like you also have that passive thing about you where you see what this person is doing, you are getting the hints, you see that they're constantly trying, they're constantly kind of pushing, but there's something about you that is also holding back. I think you're you're coming off, or you're pretending like you don't see what they're doing. I think you do this thing where you ignore a lot of what's going on because to you there is a sense of worry there. I think you're somebody who very much appreciates your own stability, your own peace of mind. You feel like there is potential for you moving forward. And when you feel any sense of like chaos or something being unpredictable or something being unstable, you're not very sure of, you are very hesitant to kind of take a step towards that. And perhaps this is something that you're sensing here, but your person could be taking it as you not seeing them. I think this person thinks that they're being very secretive. This person thinks that like they're being very slick with their intentions by the way that they're talking to you, slowly trying to get closer to you, that they think that you're not like they think that they're doing the right thing, and that you're going to catch on to it like the right time. They're waiting for that moment perhaps to ask you out, to say something to you, which from the looks of it I feel like again this is something that did not happen, but like you already know what's going on, and I feel like you probably keep pushing this person away, or constantly try to shut whatever door that tries to come up. And there's also like a sense of, I think there's like a sense of frustration with this person. There's between you and this person, there's an unspoken knowing of like, this is not going to be good for us, or the future is not promised for us, this is not going to work out, or this could be strictly your person here. Because again, I see somebody who's like holding back, somebody who feels the need to kind of give up on these feelings because they see some sort of like doomed future with you. For others of you, there could be something about like perhaps people on your side, perhaps family members not accepting this person, or you knowing that they're not going to accept this person, or vice versa. You feel like you're going to be rejected on their part. And from where they're like, this person, if you feel like this person does not care, but to you it does matter, any sense of chaos that this person could present into your life, like you don't feel ready to entertain that or to be a part of that, because you already have your peace and stability, and like why ruin that? This is the sense that I'm getting here. Does your person understand that? I'm not getting understanding. I'm getting like, I'm interested in you, I'm trying to show you, I think you see it, you feel it, but you're pretending not to see it. But I don't think also your person kind of gets that. And like the more that time passes by, I think that this person is getting even more and more frustrated. I think that whoever this person is, they're still in your circle. I don't think that you two are completely cut off, but at the same time, I don't think that you're frequently communicating. You might have this person on social media. You may be friends on social media, watching each other, perhaps liking each other's pictures every now and then. Perhaps you see them every like other friend group gathering thing, or you see them out and about. It's like there's nothing wrong with coming up to them and saying hi, but at the same time, there is this like common feeling between you two that there is like this tension, because it's like you both have like two different points of views, but also they want something out of you. Perhaps this is something that you're not giving them, and it's like you refuse to give in. Whatever this person is trying to get out of you, it's like you're refusing to give it to them, or you're refusing to play into that game, because there is something that is coming off as very unsecure between you two. And so that is something that you perhaps are fearing here, and the feeling you're giving them could be that you are not interested. So I'm not sure where to put these. Let us put them here. I have kept myself closed off for so long. It's all I know to do. Please give me some time to open up to you. Yeah, so I think this is very accurate. I miss you regardless of how things seem. I miss you so much. I wish I could tell you this. So double the confirmation that this person misses you. Also that you're probably not communicating as much. Perhaps that's why they're missing you. I miss you regardless of how things seem. Okay, so I keep forgetting that I have the same message twice in this deck, and you guys got both of them. You have, the more I push you away, the more I long for you. So yeah, there's like triple the confirmation that this person really wants to talk to you, wants to get closer to you. They definitely miss you. They are keeping a lot of things very secret to themselves, but at the same time, I feel like they're not really that secretive. I think you know everything that this person wants from you, but for some reason you're kind of holding back, or you're probably trying to play it cool, but this person is not getting the hint. And I think there's something between you two that's coming off as like, I don't think that there's this tower moment that just happened out of nowhere. The tower often indicates like you both seeing and knowing that there is something that's going to happen here. Like you pushing so much, you trying so hard, and like there's this other side that's being very, very cool about it, to the point where this person of yours is kind of getting frustrated and upset. And I think with time, slowly this distance kind of came about, and it's like there was like you both knew that this was coming, but also it's like you could not help stop it. You know, there like you didn't know what to do about this whole situation. And it doesn't have to be that you're not interested in this person or you do not want this person. It's like there's something that you two are trying to communicate, but perhaps you failed to do that, and so naturally, I think distance ended up happening between you two. You have here the Page of Wands reversed, Nine of Swords, a Wheel of Fortune reversed, Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, I think if you look at this, you have the Page of Cups that like strongly turns into the King of Cups. I think there has been like time that passed on this where I feel like the more that time passed, the more that this person grew attached to you, the more that these feelings kind of grew for you. But at the same time, if you look at the Six of Swords here, this is at the end of like this whole pile, so it's kind of leading to this nothingness, the bridge, like you're walking on this bridge towards nothingness here. So it's like the feelings are growing by the day, but like where are they going? It feels like distance is coming in between you two. But also there is something here, like for some of you, I think since you've seen this person last, there could have been like a move, like physical distance, somebody moved away, as in it's like possibly hard for you to kind of see each other. If not, that just maybe talking about the emotional distance that your person is feeling by the day here. I think there's a lot of, I think this person feels like there was much more giving on their side, and all they received in return was like breadcrumbs. But they always had this hope or feeling. This is when you put so much expectations on something, only for the Page of Wands here to be in reverse, clarified by the Nine of Swords, to be like majorly disappointed by the failure of something. Something did not end up happening, and it turned from like frustration and anger to actual heartache or heartbreak. And this person seems to be finding it hard to kind of believe that whatever situation between you two has actually come to an end, because I think secretly they may have hoped that one day something was going to come about and shift this whole situation between you two and actually create some sort of closeness or bond or contract, but that did not end up happening, and they're feeling very, very unlucky with this whole situation between you two. I also see here with the Heart of Heart, like heart to heart. Okay, let's get this. If you look at the card here, you'll see that this female figure is trying to get or kiss or get closer to this male figure, but they're looking away. So it's like there's no interest there. And I feel like for the most part, this could be something that your person is feeling here. And perhaps this is why they're still holding on. They're not communicating, and they don't know what the future of this whole situation between you two is going to get too. And I'm getting a sense here that this person could be fearing your presence. In a way, like you could be intimidating them, or they may see you as somebody who is possibly out of their league, somebody who's like way better than them, but they're kind of like not holding back from trying to shoot for the stars. Like if I get a chance with this, I do get it. But there could also be like this regret or feeling bad about oneself because they did not openly come up and communicate what it is that they truly wanted from you, as opposed to just like showing it through acts of service, trying to get closer to you, trying to talk to you. It's like perhaps they feel like they wasted a lot of time that way when they could have shoot their shot and see where that could have gotten them. But again, with that comes like still that sense of like knowing that there is something here that was not going to go right. There could have been this knowing that they were going to be perhaps rejected, and being this passive, very shy person, perhaps intimidated by you, or they could have even perhaps like put you on this very high pedestal. They could have talked themselves out of it, and that could be something that they could have come to regret. But ever since that moment, which is like first time this person has seen you, ever since this person met you, I think you must have felt their eyes on you, kind of watching you everywhere you went. And I think ever since then, this person, like their feelings did not change. Again, if anything, they seem to be growing by the day. They seem to be unstable. And it's like with the Seven of Wands being in reverse here, it's like this person does not even know how to, or like they fail to put boundaries to these feelings. Like these feelings are growing by the day, but they don't know how to stop them. They don't know how to say like, enough, this is not going to be good for us, this is not going to go anywhere. I think they just keep falling into it and entertaining these thoughts, entertaining these feelings. And I think it's something that gets harder by the day. And yeah, perhaps this is why this person is showing up as like heavily missing you, trying to push you away, trying to ignore you. But I think this is something that they constantly fail at. So that would be all for you, group one. Let me know how you felt about this reading. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated, if you know who this person is, I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to see more readings like this moving forward, you can always subscribe. I'd love to have you and hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group two. So let us get right into this and see who is currently crushing on you. To start off, you guys have here finances and career, express your love, children, and give your relationship a chance. Okay, so first thing that I'm getting from this is that this is somebody who's probably very highly ambitious. They have very big dreams for themselves. They believe that they're gonna go very far places moving forward. This is somebody who probably did not like, I think that this person kind of showed interest, but they did not come up front and tell you this, because like with express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture, work on your relationship. This is something that never really lifted off the ground, but you could sense probably their interest in you, or vice versa here, because with children, this is giving me playful energy. It's like I'm looking at two people that are very much interested in each other, but neither of them is wanting to come forward and express that interest to the other. And so there could be something about game playing here. And with, like, I want to say this, with finances and career and express your love, looking at the image here, how the female figure is like throwing herself into the male figure's hand. This is talking about, like, more than it is like female and male, this is talking about like the energies of feminine and masculine. And whoever this person is, does not matter their gender, they come off as like very masculine. And with express your love, why is this making me feel like it could be that this person is expecting you to kind of come forward and express yourself, as in this is not something that they want to do themselves, hence the whole like children here. Your love life is being affected by children. This person could have children. There is a possibility there, but that does not have to be the case, because again, with this, it's giving me playing like a player. This is giving me a game. This person is doing certain things, perhaps showing you their interest, but perhaps they don't want to come forward and express themselves. They're waiting for you to kind of throw yourself into their arms. This person could have an ego themselves. Let's see here. You have the King of Wands. Yeah, there you go. Self-confidence. 10 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles in a reverse. Yeah, this person is not only highly ambitious. For some of you, this person could be doing very well in their own, life. Financially, they're very stable. Somebody who looks very good themselves, and it's like they know it. This person looks good. They're doing well for themselves, and they know it. They know that this is what people see in them, and they could also possibly have an ego. This person is coming off as very, very proud of themselves, of what they made out of themselves, of their life, of the things that they achieved. This is somebody who, like, I'm not getting they are very much focused on their looks. I think this is somebody who knows how to prioritize certain things in their life. So they come off, like, I would say this person comes off as like very balanced. They like their expensive things, but only because they can afford them. This is somebody who has put like very high standards for themselves. And now, with that being said, there's something about this that makes me feel that this person, like, they definitely showed interest in you, but there's something about you that I think you don't trust this person fully. Like, you don't trust their intentions for why they're into you or why they like you. You could have gotten the hint that this person is playing games. You could have gotten the hint that this person was never going to be, faithful to you. There's a sense of like security, a lack of security that seems to be missing here. 9 of Pentacles. This is probably somebody who is currently enjoying being single. Like I said, they're very proud. They take good care of themselves. They're very confident, very high self-esteem. They see themselves going far places. And so this is somebody who's enjoying this stage in their life. But for some reason, I think this person set their eye on you. There's something about you that intrigued this person. I think I'm looking, like, you yourself could have, multiple, like, other people that are into you or are attracted into you. You could be somebody who looks very good yourself. You're very attractive yourself. So I don't know why I look at this and I envision a trophy, as if this person feels like having you is going to make them look good, and that could have, set you off for some reason. Like, again, this is giving me like this person is not into you for all the right reasons. And I love how, like, the following cards with each set here: 2 of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, and a 10 of Wands. I think you're playing, like, you can see that this person could be possibly playing games and you're playing back. You're doing the same thing that this person is doing to you, and I think you're giving this person a very hard time. I see, like, you see right through them. You can see that this person possibly has an ego. They have a very big head, and you may not understand why this person is into you, or if you do, it's like there's that feeling of like, I don't think this is right. You may like I said, to think that this person wants you or is interested in you for something very specific, and it's not something that is very long term. Would like express your love, give your relationship a chance. Ace of Pentacles reverse, you're not I think you see that this person is expecting you to kind of fall into their arms, but you're refusing to play into that. You're not going to be another person who does that, because this person could be used to that. They're used to people being very all over them, constantly around them. This is somebody who's used to getting everything that they want, never really trying hard enough, and you could feel that that is something that they're doing with you. Like they're being very friendly, very flirty, trying to get closer to you, but at the same time there is this understanding or knowing that this person is probably never going to upright come and tell you like, hey, listen, I'm interested in you. And so you getting the feeling that this is something that this person is expecting from you, and you seeing how this person is, like you refuse to be that. You refuse to throw yourself into their arms, and so you're putting up a challenge here. And I may go as far as say that you could have even showed this person that you're not interested, that you're not going to give them the time of day, that you're not going to do this. And if you did do that, that was definitely a hit to your person's ego, because that is not something that they're going to take lightly. Because like I said earlier, I think that this is somebody who gets everything that they set their eye on, and they're not used to failing at anything. And so if this is something that you kind of hinted or upright told them that is not going to happen, this is somebody who I feel like, listen, this person would not quit. This person would not be upset or cut you off completely. It's like, oh, you don't want me? Well, I found you ugly in the first place. So this is not the type of person that hits me as. I think this is somebody who's going to play cool. You reject them or you show that you're not interested, they're going to make you feel like they're unfazed, when secretly inside this person is probably like breaking. They were not expecting. And so this hits me as a type of person that would still hang around you. Like if whoever we're talking about here, I don't think that you have like cut them off. I think you still see them every now and then. I think that if you see them, if like you're out and about and you run into each other, you're gonna pretend like there was nothing, like nothing went wrong between you two. Like we're still talking, we're still friends, but it's all very passive, because underneath that all there's like a lot of tension between you two, and you both feel it. But specifically this person, they would play it off. They would not want you to know that you are moving something within them. But I think that like the ego part about them, you two would not expect that this person would show you any, like would not give any reaction for you kind of showing that you're not interested or you're not going to give in to this. And so I'm getting the sense here that this could be an ongoing game between you two. Let's see, you have here the sweet is never as sweet without the bitter. You have, even though you are not in my life right now, you are still the best thing that has ever happened to me. I feel so lost without you. I'm heartbroken over you. I feel stuck in a toxic situation. I just can't move right now. The day I've let you go was the hardest day of my life. I feel stuck in a toxic situation right now. Now, I don't think that there could be like a third party in this person's life, unless they are a player and you feel like you are going to be like the side piece, that this person is not that serious about you. I think what's really toxic here is the way that this whole situation between you two started. It started as ego. It started as a game. It started as competition or a challenge of like, I'm not going to give in. And so it started what seems like toxic. And so they feel like now they played themselves, right? They put themselves in this situation. It wasn't you. You just caught on to them. You just refused to be another, game or whatever you want to call it in this person's life. And so now that you've caught on to them, they don't know what to do about it. But also they're not gonna, walk away, because their ego or their pride would not let them do that. This person refuses to fail. And so I think the fact that you kind of pulled away from this person, or you kind of played their game or showed them, it's like this person met their match. And I think that was very intriguing to them. I think that this person, like with the sweet is never as sweet without the bitter. Again, this is giving me the feeling of somebody who would not give up. They feel like this would be the type of person who would still be delusional. Like they right now will be thinking that they're thinking about you, but you're probably thinking about them too. You're probably into them as well, but you're not going to come up front and say it. But also they are going to refuse to do that to you, because now you're both too far in, especially to your person. Like I went so far that I'm not going to do it now and come up right and tell this person that I'm interested in them. So they're going to they're going to continue with this until they get what they wanted to them. It's like if they do end up getting you after everything that they've went through, this just makes it all that much more, interesting. And so I think at the same time here, I feel so lost without you. I'm heartbroken over you. I would not take this literal. This does not hit me as the type of person would be heartbroken over you. But at the same time, it's like, again, they've met their match. Like, now I'm interested, now I'm intrigued. They did not expect somebody like you. And I think even though you're not in my life right now, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me. There was a lesson that this person here learned today. So moving on, and you have the King of Wands reversed, Sun reversed, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, the King of Wands reversed and the King of Wands upright. This is very interesting. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. What is going on? The Five of Swords reversed. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands both being in reverse here. Now, if these two were upright, we're looking at not only a match, but like a power couple. But these two showed up in a reverse. So this person has definitely met their match, but at the same time, instead of this being like turning into like a power couple, we complete each other, this can quickly, like if these two get together, being in reverse, and based on how everything started between you two, this can quickly turn very toxic. This could quickly turn into, like, there's lack of stability there. With the Knight of Swords in reverse. Here's the thing. I think what's going on here is that this person is crushing on you. They're intrigued by you, and the whole like you not giving in and you being their match and giving them what they have given to you just made you all that much more like, I have to get that person. I have to be with that person, whatever it takes, because that is going to make their day. But at the same time, there's like this person is being such a hypocrite because this person is expecting from you what they would not do themselves. So they're expecting from you to do your part, to show interest, to say what it is that you're feeling. And they themselves may be looking at you and thinking like, this person has such an ego. Well, like, and that's why they're hypocritical. Like, you're doing the same thing. You are refusing to do your part. You are just expecting me to give you everything, to fall into your arms, while you not doing like what you have to do, not reciprocating what it is that I'm giving to you. And it's not like you do not want to give this person anything, or you're not interested in them. Again, like with the Five of Swords, I think you're both equally interested in each other, intrigued by each other. I think there's a lot of tension between you two, especially like sexual. This is giving me like you would not mind. Like, now you're at a point where like, I want to have you, even if it means like for one night, because like I want to see what you're all about. So what I'm getting from you is like, I feel like you're flattered that this person is into you. Like, you're not upset about it, you're happy about it. You don't necessarily understand it or how you ended up attracting this person, even though I'm sensing here, like with the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, I'm looking at two very attractive people, and you probably have a lot of people being interested in you. I think you just like it started toxic, and now you're just both stuck. You're both looking at each other. You're both like, I think secretly looking at this like it failed before it even started, and you're not necessarily happy about it. Like I said, I think there's this attraction there, but like they are not like, now it's like, I think there's too much ego and too much pride in this. Now you've gone too far where neither of you is gonna back down. None of you is gonna give up. And so it seems like a dream that never really lifted. Now, like, it's harder to let this go, leave this behind, because of this whole tension that has been, building up with time. And so now I think like you're at a point where you're like secretly looking at each other, eyeing each other, possibly following each other, being low-key jealous about each other, but also at the same time, it's like you're not going to die without each other. But also, like I said, it's like, if I only have you for one night, that's going to be enough for me, because like now I'm intrigued, now I want to do this, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to do it first. And from the looks of it, this person is not willing to kind of come forward and express their feelings for you. I think that this is something that they find hard to do. I think this person will go as far as to be very playful, very flirty, show interest, but like actually telling you upright that they have feelings for you is like crossing the line for them. And this is something that they haven't done possibly before, and they're not going to be doing now. And even though that's what they want to do with you, they feel like now they're past that point, because if they do actually come up front to you and express what it is that they truly want to say to you, they've lost this game. And like I said, this person has such an ego, but like, so do you. Like, if you have an ego, so do I. If you have pride, so do I. Like, I'm not going to be another statistic here, or another trophy, or something that you want, or something that you got to. So whoever this person is, group 2, I think without further explanation, I think you would know who this person is just based on how motivated, how well they're doing, their looks, and like the prideness, the amount of like how much they're proud of themselves, the confidence. This is the type of person who hits me as like somebody who has a lot of friends, somebody who's like very going, somebody who's like very social, has their way of with words, very flirty. If we're talking about like a female here, this does not hit me. Like this is somebody who, male or female, would not, like, it's very easy for them to kind of make that first move to show you that they're interested in you, but that's about it. They're going to show interest for as long as you, like, they get you, you fall into their trap, and now you're in love with them, now you're fascinated by them. So I think once they get to that point, this hits me as the type of person that would just like walk away, because to them this is just a period in their life where they're just exploring, they're having fun, and they don't come off as serious, and perhaps that's what you sensed off this person. So group 2, that would be all. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading, if you enjoyed it, if it resonated. I would appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up. I would love to hear your thoughts down below, and if you want to see more readings like this moving forward, you can always subscribe. I'd love to have you, and hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hey group 3, so let's get into this and see who is crushing on you. So to start off, you guys have here deception, playfulness, passion, and true love. Okay, so right off the bat, this is probably somebody you had, like, there's a good bond between you two. Probably like there was a bit of like flirting, playfulness, you got along, everything was good, and I think slowly but surely feelings started to develop, and it felt very mutual. It felt like it was coming like from both sides, and there was like potential for whatever was between you two to kind of become something more, develop to something further moving forward, such as a relationship. But then deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think who this person is somebody who probably switched up on you out of nowhere. So it's like 1 second you were bonding, everything was great, feelings were there, and you felt like you had such strong chemistry. Okay, this is happening, this is moving, and then suddenly out of nowhere, I think that this person switched. They're not as playful, the communication is not what it used to be, or for some of you, I'm even getting this person could have even ghosted you without any explanation. They just changed, and I think they left you with a lot of questions for why that is, because from where you're looking at it, like, you cannot pinpoint one particular thing that kind of led this person to act the way that they did. And I think they left you wondering whether you were played. You were questioning yourself whether these feelings were just one-sided. Like, were you lying to yourself, or was it actually, like, was there actually something there? Did you turn this into something more in your head, or was it actually there? And so I think there's like questions regarding this person's intentions, what happened there. It almost feels like there's this need on your side to kind of ask them, like, why did you switch up on me, or why did you ghost me, type of thing here, which is interesting because, like, with passion and true love, these are very strong cards, along with like the chemistry to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. And yeah, then you have here the hermit reversed. There you go, the Hierophant, the moon reversed, death reversed, sun reversed. So you have the moon and the sun both in reverse, and then the 3 of Wands. I think, see, I would not, like, whatever feelings you had towards this person, I would not question it. There definitely was something there, because from where I'm looking at it, there definitely was and still is, I will say here, attachment. You have the Hierophant and the death in reverse. There is something, like, your person has not moved on. I think obviously looking at this reading and this person showing up, whoever this person that switched up on you, or whether they ghosted you or not, they're currently thinking about you. I think they're attached to you. I think this person never forgot you in the first place. They were aware of what they're doing to you, but I feel like there's something here regarding a safe zone. Because, like, with the Hermit, sometimes it's like good to go within and, you know, try to figure things out. But with it being reversed, this is like you've gone too far within, and now you're overthinking something to the point where it's not, like, it turns on you. Thinking too much is going to turn on you, and I think this is what happened here. I think this person thought about you so much. I think with passion and love here, there were feelings. They were not just one-sided. It was not just you. I think it was coming from both sides. But I think there's something about these feelings that could have perhaps scared your person, because, like, you have the moon here and you have the sun. See, I think that this person had a feeling that there was something that was going to come out of this, or I should say here, perhaps two. something coming out of this too. It was not all you or all in your head. They thought that there was something happy, something joyous that was going to come out of this, but I think they let, with the moon here being in reverse, like their fears and anxieties, especially with the hermit being in reverse, like get the best of them. They let the toxic thoughts, they let, I would say here, your person can have like inner demons. They let them get the best of them. And instead of like going and encouraging themselves to kind of go down this journey, which they had like this knowing that it was going to lead somewhere. And this somewhere could have the potential to be really beautiful. But at the same time, I think that this person could have had a fear of like being disappointed, being let down. This person is seeking the light, but I think they chose to sit in their darkness because I think that in some way is like their safe place. There's something about this person that makes me think that they have been alone for quite some time, perhaps since their last relationship. Perhaps they fell in love previously, but it's been a while since they felt anything for anyone again. I think you came in and that could have freaked them out because they haven't been out for quite some time. They haven't been experiencing these feelings for quite some time, and that could be something that kind of scared them off or pushed them away. With the Three of Wands here and the Hermit, this is highly likely whoever we're talking about here, you could have like you are speaking to them online. You could have met this person online, you're still talking online, reaching out. This is giving me online energy, messages, DMs type of thing here. And so I mean, listen, with the Hierophant and the Three of Wands, this is somebody who was looking, forward, looking ahead. This is somebody who started to, like, this is talking about the initial stages of whatever was going on. See, I don't think that this person you've known for that long. I think it could be somebody you've met online, somebody you've recently started, like, whatever history you had together since the last time you've spoken to them, it did not last that long. It was something that was very short-lived, but it was enough to make you, like, let you know, you on them, I feel here, that there was something that was going to come out of this. This person was looking forward and he thought that there was something that was going to come out of this, but I think they let the fears get the best of them. I think that this person managed to convince themselves that this is not going to end well for them, and so they decided to kind of perhaps ghost you or let this go or switch up on you because they felt safer that way. Let's see what else we get for you guys. You have here, I only want to be with you. I'm leaving karmic situation behind. My love for you scares me. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. You have, you are so beautiful. I see you in my dreams. You're the last thing on my mind before I go to sleep and the first thing on my mind when I wake up. We were both hurt and need some time apart to heal. Yeah. So you are so beautiful. My love for you scares me. I think this is just repetitive. I do not feel like there was like, if you think that there was something that went wrong here, I don't think that that is the case. I think that this is somebody who tends to overthink sometimes, exaggerate situations, and this person could be feeling like they were such an imposter, or they could be feeling that, like, if you like them, this person could be looking down at themselves. They could have, self-esteem issues. They could have, unhealed trauma. Again, they overthink certain things. And so they may have thought that if they continue with this, you may catch onto this person and you may not see them what they're trying to seem as to you. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're gonna find out that they're not as playful. You're gonna find out that they're not as attractive. Like eventually you are gonna walk off. And this like whole like being very self-cautious and feeling like they're not up to certain standards or they're not likable or having self-esteem issues really got the best of them. And I think they just, like, it's not that this person does not want to be with you. It's not that they're not attracted to you. I think these feelings just naturally push them away because of what is going on within them. And I see that this person is currently still thinking about you, and they probably still have a lot of healing that needs to happen. So let's see. Moving forward, you have here the Three of Cups reversed, Eight of Swords, Strength reversed, Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords reversed, and Illumination. Okay, looking at this, I think, like I said, I highly believe that this person was very much still into you. And what it is that they felt for you, I think they have not felt either before or haven't felt for a long time. And the fact that they were feeling this way, again, kind of freaked them out, and that's why they walked away. I highly and truly believe that looking at this reading. And I think it's not going to be long before this person decides to come forward and reach out to you. And again, I think it's going to be online. They're going to come in, and I think they're not going to Like if you were to ask this person why or explain why they did what they did, they would not have an answer for you. It's because I think deep down this person knows that they're in the wrong, because like with the hermit being in reverse, this is somebody who now looking back at it, having time to sit with themselves and contemplate and going over everything that happened between you two, they can see that this was not a wise decision. If anything, it was very foolish of them. Like they know that it's wrong. I think this person has an awareness that there is something going on within them that does require healing. But I think this person has a habit with like strength being in reverse here, the moon, the death. They do not know how to tame these thoughts, how to stop them. They just allow them to run freely and really get the best of them. And so before this person, comes forward to you, I think that they have an understanding that there should be some healing that has to happen here, because their inner demons are just running wild with the Ten of Swords being in reverse. I think that this person highly has self sabotaging, self-destructive tendencies, where if they see something beautiful going for them, I think they just, without realizing in the moment, it may feel right for them to destroy something or to back out from something. But I feel like after they kind of back out, because of how much they get in their head, how much they overthink everything that they do, they come to realize, perhaps too late, that they did something foolish, or they did something wrong. And I think in this particular case, this is what's happening here. There is something about this person's past that they have a fear of it like kind of happening again or repeating again. Somebody could have really hurt them, broke their heart, betrayed them, and this is not something that they want to go through again. If not that, I think this person has they seem to indulge whenever they have this indulging thing, where it's like maybe when they get too stressed or when they get too in their head, they have a habit of like eating too much. Perhaps their way of venting or de-stressing is to work out a lot. Perhaps this person is heavy on drinking. So I think the way you would know this person is like, that there is something here that they go for, whether it's like partying, drinking, binge eating, like exercising, whatever the case may be. There's something here they do to kind of relieve themselves, and this could be something that they're known for. And if you look at death and moon here, clarified by strength and the Knight of Wands, I do believe that this person is going to come forward, because like this person with death being in reverse, like they haven't moved forward. But also with moon here being in reverse, there's something here that started to come out. And I think it's in terms of feelings, these feelings started to develop, they started to come out. And with death being in reverse, this is talking about a resistance. So as soon as this person started to develop feelings, or they started to feel something coming out here, they were like, no, resist it, keep it in, go back in. And so I think that this person is aware of what it is that they did to you. I think they're not happy about it. I think that at this obviously moment in time, this person is still thinking about you. If anything, they're still obsessed about you. They're definitely thinking whether what they did was wrong or not, whether it's too late or not. But I would, again, not be surprised if this person does out of nowhere one day show up into your life and start talking to you as if nothing happened, but only when they are ready. Because from where I'm looking at it, I think this phase that they go through, which is like denial, isolation, and thinking too much, is something that is still ongoing. And I think this is something that your person is still trying to figure out. And perhaps you're the reason for why this person may start to or decide to fight this habit, break this habit. And because like in the long run, I think that this is going to be disastrous for them. But yeah, and then if anything, I think there's like a lot of disappointment towards oneself, because I think at the end of the day, this person has an idea that this could have been something, this could have gone further. But like, question is it too late or not? And I think eventually there may be you may be hearing from this person. So that would be all for you, group 3. Let me know how you felt about this reading. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated, I would appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. And if you want to see more readings like this moving forward, you can always subscribe. I'd love to have you, and hope to see you in my next reading. Bye.